Hey everyone, I got a question in regard to the Assess Chapter 5 homework, question 15, which is going to have us take a look at a state government subsidy of blood pressure monitoring devices. So let's take a look at this question and see how I would approach it. It says, suppose that as part of an expansion of its state care health system, a state government decides to offer a $50 subsidy to all people, according to their physicians, should have their own blood pressure monitoring device. Prior to this government decision, the market clearing price of blood pressure monitoring devices in this state was $50, and the equilibrium quantity was 20,000 per year. After the government expands the state care plan, people in the state desire to purchase 40,000 devices each year. Manufacturers of blood pressure monitoring devices are willing to provide 40,000 devices at a price of $60 per device. Keep in mind, as a producer, we are now giving up more of our labor and more of our capital in order to meet this higher demand of 40,000 devices. And because of that, we're only going to be willing to use those extra resources if the price we are selling these devices goes up. And in this case, it went up from $50 per device when demand was only 20,000 per year to now $60 per device now that demand has increased to 40,000 a year. It says in this case, the out-of-pocket price each consumer pays for the pressure monitoring device is blank. Well, it's going to be the difference from the previous demand of 20,000 per year, which was $50, and the new price of $60. Because keep in mind, the government is only willing to subsidize $50 of that purchase. So we'll put that difference of 60 minus 50, which is 10, right here. Check it, make sure we got it right, and we did. It goes on to say the dollar amount of the increase in total expenditures on blood pressure monitoring device in the state following the expansion in the state care program is blank $1 million. So we're looking for that increase in total expenditures. We're going to do that by taking the previous quantity demanded of $20,000 per year and multiplying it by 50 to get $1 million and subtracting it from the higher expenditure price of 40,000 devices per year at $60, which is $2.4 million. So $2.4 million minus $1 million is $1.4 million. Let's make sure we got that correct. And we did. And it says, following the expansion of the state care program, the percentage of total expenditures on blood pressure monitoring devices paid by the government is blank percent. So we're going to take the $50 the government is willing to purchase these devices at and divide it by $60, which is the new equilibrium price now that demand has increased to 40,000. And 50 divided by 60, rounded to the nearest percent, is 83%. Awesome. It says the percentage of total expenditures paid by the consumer for these devices is blank percent. To get this number, we're simply going to take our 83% that the government is willing to subsidize and subtract that by 100%. The consumer is on the hook for the 17% difference. We'll check that out, make sure we got it right, which we did. That is how I would approach question 15. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. Always happy to work through those for you. Thanks.